Today in my birthplace of Dundastan in the Commonwealth of the Bahamas, I'll tell you a quick story of knowing that you have worth and they're watching you. People that are solely supportive of these parties, you ain't getting nowhere. The date was December 6th. I was at St. John the Baptist Anglican Church in Marsh Harbour to a dear friend's funeral. And the great Hubert Ingram came with his entourage with a beeline straight towards me and pointed his finger in my face. Not, hi, how you doing? You're burying a good F&M, but you're not concerned about her. You're concerned about, at the funeral, trying to destroy the people's choice, the people's champion, Kai Mills. And he pointed his finger right in my face. On the right side of Hubert Ingram was Therese Bodle. On the right side of Therese Bodle was Darren Henfield, Senator. And he would point right in my face. On December 6, 2025, the day I'll always remember, he say, I gonna change the boundary to take the understand away from you. I'm listening. Sometimes I listen, I don't interrupt. You say, the reason being that you're too strong in North Abaco. And then he concluded, he said that you, Kai, you will be the best member of parliament that North Abaco have ever had. And then he went on to give a reason. Again, I am paying attention. He said, the reason, Kai, you will be the best member of parliament North Abaco will ever have is because you care. People don't care anymore, only you. But I'm going to cut the boundary to keep you out. So I looked at the girl on the right. I say, but what about Therese Bodle? People only voted for me in the last election because Henfield was just that bad. He said, I'm not concerned about her. I am concerned about you. Because you see, this is a game that we're playing in the House Assembly, and you are going to disturb what we have always been doing. I just said, I'm looking to Therese Bodle and Darren Henfield to see a response from them. Nothing. So he looked towards a young man that's not so young from Movitan, Mr. Reckley. He said, are you still going with the F&M? I was so proud. He said, no, I'm going with Kai this time. Hubert Ingram say, what? You going with Kai? He said, didn't you go with Henfield the last time? He said, yes. Henfield was that bad. That is why I'm going with Kai Mills this time. So when Hubert saw that, Hubert took his entourage and going the other way. So I already knew that the boundary was going to be cut. Then I had a friend from Manawar that used to be my good friend. He's the only one that I know about that's on the candidates committee for the entire Abaco. And he told me months before Hubert Ingram confined that he is going to cut the boundary. He told me, the white-haired fellow from Manawar, that we're going to cut the boundary on you. I said, you cut the boundary on yourself and you still didn't win. I said, God in charge of all things. All things is in his hand. And God got me. If God said it's to be, it shall be. I do not trouble the waters. I do not trouble my heart. I just do God's will, trying to serve my people at the best I can. And every aspect of my life, serving North Abaco, I've done better than the people were there before me. And Hubert Ingram recognized that most great leaders would polish you off, clean you up, and prepare you for the next step. But because they feel that they can't control you And you can't be a little girl. Yes, sir. No, sir. You're a problem. They try to destroy you in the courts. That's how I end up in the courts all the time. Direct order from the Prime Minister. Lock him up. Destroy his integrity. Destroy his record. 30 years, and you're being loyal to these people, but they don't give a hell about nobody but themselves. That's why Kai is the best choice, to show people that you can start from a humble beginning and do more than they have done for the people of North Abaco. As Prime Minister, Kai have been standing in the gap for Abaco more than a man that we have had 3 times Prime Minister. How many people have benefited with Eubin Ingram as Prime Minister? How many people were on a board? How many people from North Abaco was a senator? How many people from North Abaco got acres when the foreigners got it and we ain't got nothing? Vote for Kai. They recognize that Kai is an unusual Mandingo, and they tried to break in every aspect that they can. But God kept me, and God got me, and this election is about the future of North Abaco, and nobody cares in the race for North Abaco like Kai. That's why Kai is still here, because he cares. Well, Kai, Coalition of Independence, North Abaco.